Hello, welcome. It's a different type of video this time. I'm gonna take you guys through my experience in Arizona. Lots of fun. The first 2 days was basically just editing, so I'm gonna get the first 2 days out of the way. It was just chilling there editing because I just got off the road for 9 days and I wanted to get some videos done to get ahead of the game a little bit. I knew I had a lot of time in Arizona. So skipping past the first 2 days of editing and everything, I decided to go out, but it was basically just exploring the cool little malls in the area. Scottsdale is a really beautiful area in Arizona where they have a bunch of cool modern malls. The lights there are really cool at night, and they had some really cool stores. And after going to the downtown stores and everything, I went to a really cool comic book restaurant, a comic themed restaurant with Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter. I'm a huge Marvel and Star Wars nerd, so that's what I really noticed. And in the restaurant, they were selling each of the little figures for a certain amount of money. I think the giant Hulk was worth like $10,000. The Iron Man was worth like a few thousand. All of them were worth a few $1,000s. I'd never really seen a restaurant like that. They had the movies, like Star Wars movie playing. I think they had Revenge of the Sith playing while we were eating dinner. I thought it was really weird how the staff wasn't dressed as like Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, whatever, but that's the theme of the restaurant. I guess they're completely surrounded by that, so maybe they get tired of it. They had it upstairs and downstairs filled with different statues, memorabilia, basically a comic nerd's dream. After that, I decided to go on Camelback Mountain, which was insane, extremely difficult, but I'm not gonna say too much because I actually vlogged that, so you guys can watch that now. So now we can see downtown Phoenix over there. At this point, it became way too steep not to use both of my hands while hiking. I was basically scaling the side of a mountain, so I had to put the camera away, but here's me at the top. I literally had to put my camera away because, well, on the way up and the way down from there, too dangerous. I needed two of my hands. I almost slipped so many times, and I met a lot of people, which is disappointing that I didn't get to get that on camera. People here are so friendly. So many people aren't from Arizona. I met like 3 people from Michigan. It's a wild hike. I would say if you don't have the right shoes and you don't have the right stamina, don't do it because you might just fall off the cliff. I got lucky on some catches, but that's because I'm 6'5", so it was easy to reach out and grab a rock if I started slipping. And then after Camelback Mountain, extremely difficult, as you guys saw, I decided to go to a farmer's market on High Street. Ton of different tents set up where different small businesses would kind of just show their product. I didn't even try anything because I didn't really feel like spending the money. It was kind of expensive. It's kind of a higher up area. And then after that, I went on a Segway tour around Old Town, which was really cool. Old Town was absolutely beautiful. There were a bunch of really cool shops. The bars down in Old Town are like famous. A bunch of famous people have been there. Really cool clothing shops. I took a couple pictures of the clothing shop I really like, which is the style I kind of want to go towards in the next couple years, but it was a little bit too expensive, but I'll put pictures here, 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 and here. It was my first time riding on a Segway, so that was pretty cool. I got the hang of it pretty fast. I was on my phone for a while of it, even though they said you shouldn't be on your phone, but sometimes I catch on to things quickly, and Segway was clearly one of them. So then after all of that, it was time to go to the bars on ASU, Arizona State. I went with one of my longtime friends, Jenna. She showed me all the bars. I met some of her friends. It was really fun. We had a great, fun night out. The bars at ASU are pretty crazy. Not as crazy as you hear, especially like coming from other parts of the country. It's not an insane, crazy party. Like, it is a party school, but it's not everything that like they said in TED 2.
Arizona State. Hey, how many times you been on a houseboat?
It was fun going out. I was excited to see the ASU campus, to see the bars, just kind of get the lifestyle of what ASU is like, because you hear about it from all over the country that it's like the craziest place ever. And while I was in Arizona, I mean, I checked out all the malls. There was Desert Ridge, there was High Street, and there was Scottsdale Quarter. And obviously it's been a while since I came home, so it's very cold out. It's the winter, so I'm recording this in like 30-degree weather right now. But I guess that's just how it adds up. I mean, I'm gonna be home most of the time while I'm uploading these videos. Show the cute little puppy for a second. I decided to go to the home opening of the Phoenix Suns game versus the Dallas Mavericks, so I got to see Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, and at the end of the game there was a game winner and the Phoenix Suns won. The basketball game was the last night, so that pretty much wraps up all of Arizona. I can't thank the family that I stayed with enough. I don't know if they want their name being on the internet like that, so I'm not gonna say it, but I do deeply appreciate them opening their home to me. I loved my time there, and it was a great rest in between on my road trip around the country. I hope you enjoyed this different style of video. The road to Arizona just ended, but we're starting a new series, and it's called The Road Back Home. I'm so excited to release those videos because I had the most fun ever. And if you haven't seen all my pictures and videos from that trip already, go check out my Instagram down below. I make a bunch of reels. I think you guys will enjoy that. Go check out my Instagram, give me a follow. I also make TikToks too. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me commentating through my time in Arizona. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. I'll see you guys next week as we start the road back home, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure.